All right, let's go. I have a lat pull down bar attached to a regular strap, right? If you guys need to make something DIY, makeshift on the fly, you can just take your bed sheet and tie a knot in it, and you close it off in the door frame itself. That way you can do the inverted rows with the bed sheet. Okay, so let's get to it. First one's a 2. Put the cards over here. Next one's going to be a 10. Back this up a little bit. Hey, Ton Steel Chomp, welcome to the chat. Next on deck's a jack, that'll be 10. This ain't the greatest place for it. All right, 3 on deck. Followed by an ace, that will be 10. Jack, that will be 10 on deck. Does that work out your back? Absolutely. Back, bicep, forearms, 6. Greetings, Ogawas. Good morning. 9 on deck. Here we go with the 5. Four. Hey, thank you, Steve. $5, that's shredded. Do you recommend for lunch prep for the week on proteins, or do you do shakes? I only eat food. I don't do any kind of protein shakes. Food is the real deal. You know what I mean? 2, and right now, I'm sort of on my heavy side. I'm looking forward to my 48-hour fasting period this weekend. 5 on deck. Nine is the next one. Hey, thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate the support. 4 on deck. Eight on deck. Well, my workouts are not random. I know sometimes they seem that way, but generally they're not. 8 on deck, there's always some kind of motive in rotation. Next we have a 6. Here we go. Hold on a second. Pardon me. It happens. Next, we have a 9 on deck. Come on. Here we go. Jack, 10 on deck. Boy, I tell you what, my lats are feeling crazy already. Look how they wrap around to my back like that. Ain't that wild? Jack, 10 on deck. King is the next one. That'll be 10. Next, we have an ace. This will be 10 on deck. How many times a day do I work out? Just 2. That's it. 2 times a day. Easy peasy. Next we have an 8. Greetings guys, a lot of new guys to the community. Welcome. Seven is the next one. Bro, do some legs. Podcast says. Podcast, welcome to the chat. We do legs twice a week. Absolutely. Yeah, we don't miss our legs. Do you see that? It's all from calisthenics. Right? No weights whatsoever. We get ours. 7 on deck. Next is a 5. Yeah, if you don't know, legs develop pretty quickly. They are the biggest muscles on the body naturally. 5 on deck. Tell you what. I'm gonna sip my coffee while it's hot. Absolutely. Yeah, just calisthenics. That's how I do it. I don't lift in all. I don't lift in all. I wouldn't have this body if I did, right? Am I bulking on purpose? I pretty much bulk on during the week and cut on the weekend, honestly. And I'm not trying to bulk. Just happens. I would say now that it's close to the end of my end of the week, I've gained a little extra weight, but no worries. Come Monday or Tuesday, it'll all be gone. Next, we have a 6. Pardon me. 7 on deck. Sean says legs do take more effort to work out because they are already strong. That's true, right? Right? We're walking on them all day, all night. What's the advantage of doing Australian pull-ups compared to regular ones? Here we go, 7 on deck. Well, that's a nice topic of discussion. First off, a lot of people can't do pull-ups. They can't do pull-ups in all, right? So the inverted row or Australian push-ups, whatever you like to call them, this is a way to stimulate those muscles without actually doing a pull-up. This is what I had to do to learn how to do pull-ups. Hey, here we go. Welcome to the chat. Greetings, everybody. Donald. What's up, guys? Here we go, 10 on deck. We can still, even throughout our workday, we can still get a workout in. I know we got a lot of you guys are pressed for time, but just hear me out. If you take your deck of cards and put it in your pocket, right? Just put it in your pocket. Throughout your workday, pull out a card. Boom. Queen, 10 on deck. Put it in the other pocket. Knock it out, right? Before you know it, you'll have your whole workout done without even breaking a sweat. All right, just casually pulling out a card out of your pocket, 10 on deck, right? Boy, I tell you what, my back feels crazy jacked right now. Those inverted rows. Okay, pull-ups versus inverted rows. What's the difference? King, 10 on deck. Wait, I already pulled that. The next card is a joker. That'll be 10 on deck as well. So the muscles are consisted of two major muscle fibers, the quick twitch and the slow twitch, right? If you reduce the weight and use an inverted row, that's more of the quick twitch muscle fibers. Opposed to a pull-up or a weighted pull-up, those will be slow twitch muscle fibers. How do you build up chest muscles fast? Oh, that's an easy one. You just got to stay with these little baby reps, right? That's it. I know a lot of you guys are unfamiliar with working out. If you do these little reps, you're going to get a better pump, 100%. Doesn't matter what you do them with. 10 on deck. I mean, you can do this on a piece of equipment. I mean, if you go to a gym, you can do little reps on the gym equipment too. You'll get a better pump. Three is the next one. Oh, you got the dad bod now, huh? Oh yeah, get in line. That's where I changed, right? Becoming a father, 3 on deck. Tell you what, if you guys are newly fathers and you got that dad bod you're rocking, it's time to check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I mean? Listen, if you're letting yourself go, it's never too late to just start. Check yourself and get back on track. You know what I mean? That was my issue, right? When I got out of prison, I was fit, I was tough, and then I let myself go. You know, I started eating pizza every day, drinking beer. I had a daughter, you know, and I'm looking at my body, and I'm looking at my daughter, and I'm like, man, my eating habits and my drinking habits, they're killing me. You know what I mean? I had to check myself before I continued down that path and fully wreck myself. You know? Queen, this will be 10. Here we go. 8 on deck. Polish, yeah. My grandparents are Polish. So is my father. Their mother boy. Boy, I feel so good. Hey, Fossil Wind, welcome to the chat. Yeah, he's right. I don't take any testosterone or anything like that. Ace, 10 on deck. If you'd like to see my supplement list, it's on my homepage. Go to my homepage and see my complete supplement list and the links to it. I take the zinc, magnesium, creatine, vitamin D. That's the basics. I like to dream about it though. I like to imagine how big could I possibly get if I chose to take a different path. Ace, 10 on deck. You know, everybody wonders. I wonder too. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. 4 on deck is the next one. See, what a lot of you guys are doing is you're selling yourself short. That's what's happening, and I hate to see it. You guys don't believe in yourself and your capabilities in life. You guys say this can't be possible without this or without that, and you guys don't really understand that you have everything within you right now. You don't have to look without. It's all within. You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean. That's why you guys are here saying that. That's okay though. I'm about to show you. The casino always wins, huh? Yeah, 10 on deck. Welcome to the chat. Connie, Kay, and Carol sent 5 memberships. Heck yeah. Thanks for the channel support. Let's see who got them, man. Let's see. Jimmy was gifted a membership. Tim gifted a membership. Only Love One Heart gifted a membership. Knowles, Glenn, all gifted a membership from Chronic Carls. Ha. Thank you, Chronic. Appreciate you taking the time to support this content. Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the stream. Eight on deck is the next one. Been up drinking. What? Been up drinking all night, but I'm here, damn it. One step at a time, Donald. Yeah, man, you gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? Been there, done that. And tell you what, now that I'm looking back in hindsight, I am so thankful I finally got rid of that monkey on my back. Alcohol is such a poison, guys. It really is. 7 on deck. Free yourself. That's what I say. I tell you what, it's like the first time being alive. You know, being free from this alcohol, because it numbs your soul. You know what I mean? That's why they call it spirits alcohol. One love though, man. I know we're all in this journey, one day at a time. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you being here. Just you out there saying what you did, that's the first step, man. You know you want a better life, and it awaits for you too. It does. You have no idea how wonderful life gets when you get rid of these monkeys on your back. You know what I mean? 2 is the next one. I mean, I used to wake up in the morning and on my way to work, I'd grab 2 Mad Dog 2020s. You know what I mean? I'd guzzle the first one just to stop the shakes, and then I'd have another one for lunch to continue my day. I used to drink a lot of alcohol, and it was a real negativity on my life, right? I'm so thankful to be free from that poison, and I want that for everybody. I really do. Hey guys, welcome. Here we go. 10 on deck. I mean, I used to have a really bad problem with drinking. 3, even these pictures of me in the prison system, I was drinking back in here. I was drinking that mop bucket moonshine. Crazy time, man. Crazy time in my life. Tell you what, I'm so thankful to be free from that. 3 on deck. Might be drinking, but I'm still sucker free. I'm not a hater like some of y'all. Hey, thanks, Donald. I appreciate you. We're all in this process together, right? We're all in the same boat together, right? I don't care what you guys believe, this or that. We're all in the same boat together. King, 10 on deck. Next, we have a 6. And honestly, guys, this is a realistic workout. You know, I'm not huffing and puffing and exhausting myself for the cameras. This is just the real stuff that we do. You can't make this up. You got to understand, a lot of the things that you guys be watching as physical fitness, it's just for the camera. 3, right? This is like achievable stuff. It's not going to tear your joints apart. You know what I mean? 3. Hey, thank you so much for ordering 2 bands. Heck yeah, dog. NC Law Dog. Yeah, they're on their way. If you ordered them, I sent them out the same day. More than likely. There was one of those days that I had to wait till the morning to do it. But I try to get them out there as soon as possible. Those of you who've taken the time to order yourself a sucker-free rubber band from my sucker-free store and support this content, I appreciate you guys. These things are epic. Jack, 10 on deck. Low intensity workout because training is tough for a tattooed man. What is that, supposed to be some kind of insult? You must be new. Welcome to the chat. Keep coming back. Don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted. I can do a high intensity workout. I can do a high intensity workout probably better than most. Honestly, if you want to be real about it, yeah, I can and I do. You must be new. Welcome. 2 on deck. Ten on deck. Donald says life is a process. Ain't over till you give up. This time next year, I'll be much healthier. I love the way you talking, man. That's right on point. You on point. Right, we're in the process. Yeah, buddy. Dude over here says, do some real push-ups. Man, you must be new too. Welcome. 10 on deck. Mr. X, could you help me with some workout regime? I tried the gym and diets, but nothing seems to work. Well, the tools are at our fingertips, right? We have the tools at hand this day and age to do anything. There is no limits. There's no limits. You just gotta get on the right path. That's right. Just start, right? Be positive about your workouts and just start. What's that gym tool you're using? Here we go, 10 on deck. This is just a pull down bar. Just a pull down bar, nothing fancy. Right? Just a regular lat pull down bar. It's a cheap one too. And then I got it attached to just a regular strap. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy here. There we go. Queen, that will be 10 on deck. Yeah, keep it simple approach, right? Keep it simple, stupid approach. I love it. I know a lot of you guys, there's a lot of overthinking and working out. Man, I tell you, I'll be on the YouTube and I see guys overthinking working out and make entire episodes about overthinking it. It's crazy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Listen, it doesn't have to be intimidating. You see what I'm doing over here with these rows? Does that look too tough? For real. I'm just doing rows. And I do it like 2 times a week. You know, consistency is key. Absolutely. Well, the thing is, there's a lot of new guys that get overwhelmed with all this overthinking. They do. And the biggest problem is taking the first step, the very first step, right? Once that first step is done, that's it. You fall in line, right? Day in, day out, day in, day out. I love it. Like I said, I ain't doing anything special here. Does this honestly look too tough? Queen, 10 on deck. I think this is honestly a pretty decent progression, yeah? 9 on deck. Flawless. Yes. You know what? I did it too. When I didn't know how to work out, I went out and I purchased the gym membership. I went to the GNC, I got the supplements. You know, I bought the magazines at the grocery store. You know what? Before I knew how to work out, you know, I was just spending my money. That's what the industry is. That's what they take advantage of. You understand? 9 on deck. Chronic just ordered 2 sucker. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Chronic Carl's ordered a resistance band. Looking forward to using it on the door or something like. Yeah. Hey, man. Thanks for taking the time to support this content. If you guys want a resistance band, you can get them at my sucker free store. Appreciate you. Hey, thank you. One love. Absolutely. The truth is, I know there's so much stuff to buy and purchase for working out, but you don't need it. You really don't. It's 7 on deck is the next one. You just got to do something every day and be consistent with it. Hey, thanks, my friend. I see your comments. They're not coming in. They're not coming through translated though. 5 on deck. I appreciate you taking the time to support. You do boxing? Oh, that's tough. Boy, that's a heck of a cardio. I was just messing around the other day with my brother and my cousin in the backyard. And man, we were winded. It really brought a lot of realization that how out of shape I am. You know what I mean? boy, you boxers out there, you definitely got your wind up. Your breathing is on point. Joker, 10 on deck. Yeah, my cousin came from Thailand or Bali, and on his way, he picked up some punching gloves and sparring equipment for me. Pretty cool. King, 10 on deck. Facts. My conditioning is getting very good since I began. Yeah, I'd like to start picking up some sort of workout methods because it's fantastic. Greetings, greetings. I got some ideas on how to get stronger too. 4. Hey guys, 4 is the last one. I gave it away. I forgot to say. This is the 400th rep right here, these 4. I'm going to do this 4, and then I'm going to just like grab a card from the deck, and you guys are going to guess what it is. Hey, what's up? Live in the Netherlands, pay 15 euros per month for training, 6 days a week. Sweet. It sounds like a good time. I want to get into some sort of training myself, whether it's mixed martial arts or jiu-jitsu, but I'd like to do something. I want to learn something. You know what I mean? 4 on deck. I want to learn something. I think a lot of us have that, desire to learn something cool in life, Add it to the bucket list. I got a very interesting bucket list. Here we go, guys. I'm going to pick the last card here. Please tell me the card that I hold in my hand. I know you know what it is. Allison says a 7. Nick, 7 of hearts. Sandra, 4 guesses a 7 too. A lot of 7s, huh? Lori says 4 of hearts. Ooh-wee, she's on point today. Bam. Good job, Lori. Absolutely, 4 on hearts. See? She knew this, man. She knew it. And so did you. And you guys are so magical and so lost in your pretending that you actually pretend not to know. Amazing. Amazing. Let me knock out that 4. That feels great. That feels great. I think we should definitely pair this with the shoulder mobility. Absolutely. Just continue this awesome stretch. Donald, I've lost 10 pounds since I started with Jesse last week. Hey, congratulations, Donald. You are in the process. Chris, what's up? Thanks for the channel support. $2 says, do you partial rep thing like dumbbell curls? Yeah, man. So to do it with the dumbbells, it's probably more known. It's called the 21 method. Now the 21 method consists of 7 low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Stop in the midway point and then 7 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you do the full range. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that's how you do it with biceps for the dumbbell curls. The 21 method is the way to go. Let's see. Hey, greetings from Poland. What's up, guys? All over the world. Appreciate you stopping in. All right, let's do this. So the way I like to do it, those 21 methods, I use 25 pounders, I believe, and then I'll do it for a 5-minute duration. So I'll just do the 21 method over and over again for that 5-minute duration, and that's how I like to do it for the biceps. Hey, thanks, my friend. One love. Heck yeah, man. Keep inspiring. Thanks, man. I'm doing what I can. Appreciate you taking the time as a team member. Okay, so we're going to do this rubber band mobility with the shoulders. Okay, so we'll look at the shoulder first when it's cold. You see right to here? We really don't have too much definition, but by the time we're done with this rubber band, these lines are going to be a lot more prominent. They're going to be sucked in, right? We're going to get a flex on the shoulder, and you're going to see it cut where it's meeting up with the tricep. You know what I mean? So we're going to get with the rubber band, and we're going to do it as a 5-minute duration. Hey, thanks, guys. Yeah. Appreciate you, Donald. Thank you guys for becoming a member. And thanks everybody for gifting the memberships. Oh, you know what? I forgot my timer upstairs. You know what? I'm going to go get my timer and another cup of coffee, and then we're going to do the shoulder mobility. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Lori's so excited she guessed the card. Yeah, right? She's been doing that a lot lately. Once you realize, in my opinion, that you know what this card is, you already know what it is, and you realize it, that's when the magic happens. There we go. 5-minute duration with the sucker-free rubber band. And if you need one of these, check out my suckerfreestore.com and I'll get you one. 5-minute duration. Do it. Bulletproof shoulders. That's what it's called. This method, I learned this one from my brother, Justin Pollock. If you're not familiar with him and his workouts, he's amazing. Nice, right? Hey, full thrower, good morning, bro. What's up, man? Allison says Justin is very talented. Heck yeah, he is. Have you guys checked out Full Thrower? He's pretty talented too. Now, if you're gonna, I know a lot of you guys purchased one of these rubber bands. Now, let me tell you from personal experience, the first month of doing this every day, you're gonna feel like you fell down a flight of stairs. Your whole body's gonna be beat up. But the next month, it's so much easier. And you get gains, and you really notice all the true benefits from this. You guys don't realize what you've done ordering this rubber band. You've just changed your life, 100%. The stabilizing muscles that are achieved with doing this, right? It's epic. You will be able to have a stable position, right? Holding something out. It's amazing. Now, my push-up game, I noticed mostly, right? I can do push-ups. They feel totally different from using this rubber band now. Now I have true stability, right? And holding a weight over my core or pushing myself up off of the floor. The stability that I have now is epic. So my muscles and my shoulders built up with a bunch of small little muscles, right? So what are we doing here, right? We're strengthening all these little muscles and they're getting jacked. They are getting jacked. They're getting pumped up. They're getting shapely, right? My shoulders are shaping up. So everything within that shoulder is tightening up, right? It feels like the socket has been it's more in a more stable position, right? Now that all the supporting, stabilizing muscles are jacked. We're working on it. We're in the process. But now we have a stable foundation. Oh, you must be new to the chat. Yeah, welcome. I work out 2 times a day. All my progress is easily accessible. You can see what I do works 100%. It's all recorded. Or you can just go to my Discord and see the progress pics of everybody else in the world who's getting jacked besides you. You know what I mean? You're just late to the chat. Everybody else is already doing it. Bam. Okay, let's do a visual comparison. We looked at the shoulder before, cold, right? Now we got a flex, and now we got these cuts. See how it looks like the shoulder's separating from the tricep? We're getting this V right here. I tell you what, man, it's fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Such a visually, compared to the cold shoulder, right? This one we haven't done yet. There's no line separating the tricep or the shoulder, right? We don't have that V shape really. See what's happening here? It's awesome. Welcome to the chat. We got some characters in here, don't we? This chat is wild, right? Got a bunch of knuckleheads, wild and crazy guys. First thing in the morning, right? Hey guys, do some push-ups or something. You guys got too much time on your hands. Trying to get your thumbs all jacked, right? 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Do you see how they stretch? All these little muscles in here, you could see them. You could see them protruding. Plus, we get this added pump down here, right? I know why you guys are upset, some of these guys in here, right? I know why you're upset. And it's okay, guys. Don't have a sucker attack. Right? You just see the reality of your own choices when you look at me, right? That's what's happening. You're realizing that your current choices that you've been making haven't gotten you the results you're looking for. And you see that I'm getting these results without any sort of protein powders or gym membership. I'm just working out casually. Man. Day in, day out. Right? Easy peasy. You're just mad because you see how easy it is. Right? And you choose not to do it. That's what's happening here. It's okay, guys. Don't have a sucker attack. I'm here for you. I'll show you how to do it for free. Because I want this for you. Right? I want everybody to be jacked. I do. I believe that's a beautiful world. I think that would be a beautiful world, right? Everybody get jacked. There is a Walker Zimmer frame behind you. What's Hey, man. Wait, being thrown out behind my neighbors. Shall I grab it for dips? Bag of milk? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. Definitely get the Zimmer. Keep your eyes out for garbage day. Get yourself a Zimmer frame. It's fantastic. It'll be the best thing you do. Just tighten the wheels up so they don't move. There's usually a bolt. If you just tighten it down really tough, then the wheels won't move. Get that Walker Thomas. Hey, well, you got to be careful though, man. Some places you're not allowed to go picking through people's trash, right? You get yourself in trouble. I've been in trouble before, dumpster diving. You know, I got fined, man, looking for some scrap. What's up? Bentley plays football? Sweet. I never played any sports during school. Do I ever lift weights in my free time? Man, I work out 2 times a day. Where's my free time? I don't have free time. You see in real time my entire workouts, and you've watched them for the last 2 years, day in and day out, right? You guys know what I do. No, I don't use TRT. Welcome to the chat. I work out. Like I said, I work out 2 times a day, every day, and there's at least 2 years of video proving it. You know, this is the result. I looked like this before I started working out. I built this body in the prison system, right? This is where I learned how to work out. But what I do now is I believe this is the way to go, you know, so you're not beating up your joints, because you got to do this forever. I plan to work out forever, right? I'm not going to like destroy my body in the meantime doing it, you know what I mean? That kind of defeats the purpose. How much can I bench? I don't know. I probably can't bench that much. You know, I don't do it. You know, benching is a progressive overload thing, you know? Boy, benching is a weird topic of discussion, because I seen a dude bench 350 for his first time. He put 350 pounds on the bench and he benched it his first time. But mind you, he was a big guy. His body weight was well over 300 pounds itself. So when you're comparing what he was benching to what he was weighing as his body weight, I mean, it's not that impressive then, right? You know? Gravity core. Jesse is a testament to his physique consistency. Absolutely, man. Thank you, Gravity Core. So are you. 100%. Your physique absolutely is a result of your habits and the choices that you make. I see you out there. You are you're in shape. You're tuned. You're tuned in to the best version of yourself. We're all on that goal, right? And you're a fine example of it, Gravity Core Fitness. William just started working out yesterday. Hey, William. Well, listen here, man. I gotta tell you, if you just started working out, the first 30 days are gonna be hell. They're gonna be hell, and you're gonna be way more sore than you even thought possible, right? But just know this, after those 30 days, those first 30 days, it's gonna be a breeze. Your body's gonna adapt to the new volume that you're consistently putting it under, and you will, it will get so easier. The first month is just hell. So as long as you know that and you white knuckle it through, I mean, you can get there, man. And what's more important is just staying consistent. It's not even about, you know, doing the hardest workout and exhausting yourself and making some kind of crazy like show of things. No, that's not what it's about. It's about consistency. Just start doing something every freaking day. Hold yourself accountable to that for 30 plus days, and then all of a sudden you made it a habit, right? And then you could fine tune that habit and adjust the workout as it goes. You know, progressively overload. Can I flex? Heck yeah. Bam, right? I love flexing. I do this all day. I'm a chum it up, right? Let's see, less mass people can be stronger than you would assume. Oh yeah, right. No, I've also seen a really young guy with a really small frame. Honestly, smaller frame guys can bench a crazy amount of weight. It's amazing. Um, yeah, it's when you get, the taller you get and the longer you get, the tougher things become. But those are awesome frames to have as well, because you can get wider. You can have an awesome frame if you start going wide, you know, with the taller guys. What's up? Nick quit alcohol and drugs 2 months. Now I'm going to the gym and stop eating at 6. Heck yeah, man. Dial it in, man. Dial it in. I've lost 11 kg and feeling much better. I bet you do. You are on the path, man. You're on the path. Good job, Nico. Congratulations, man. This is a good path to be on, right? It's a good way to spend your time, right? I love bettering myself and the next man. Right? That's what it's about. Listen, guys, if you have the ability to help the next man, then it becomes your responsibility. And if you ignore your responsibilities, I think that's the real sin. Hey, Ton Steel Chomp, upgraded membership to muscles. Hey, thanks. Thanks, man. Appreciate you taking the time to support the content, Ton Steel Chomp. Thanks, man. Welcome. Appreciate you guys. Hey, Full Thrower. Have a good day. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you guys. Having friends 7'1" and you are only 6'1" gives a feeling of small. Right? Well, there's always going to be someone bigger, right? I'm not a big guy, guys. I'm not. Right? Like, I'm 185 pounds and 5'11" or 5'10". You know, I'm just a regular dude. I mean, my back's pretty jacked. But I think that's about that, right? I'm just a regular guy. Opinion on eggs, man, I love eggs. Do you think anyone can look like that, or is everyone different? No, I believe anybody can look like this, because I've been to prison, right? And everybody looked like that. A good percentage of them did, anyways. Sure, there's going to be the random guys that just didn't care, or they drank, or they played cards, and they watched TV. You're going to have those guys too, but everybody who chose to work out, they all had this size and shape. I mean, there'd be so many of us on the yard, and we all had this size and shape. And it's just push-ups, pull-ups, body squats, walking the track, you know, and not overeating, right? Pretty much the guys that look like this, they didn't have a locker box full of commissary, you know. They didn't. Right? Eggs, tuna, peanut butter, mackerel. That's what we ate. But you could see my body type was different. So this body was built on carbs, right, in the prison system. But look in it. It was more puffy, more bigger, right? It was the food. That was the difference. The food was the difference, the variable. Now I'm more protein and I'm more shredded. I've never been this trim before in my life, but it's the food that I'm eating, you know? It's the what I'm choosing to eat. This is the only reason why I look trim. Yeah. I mean, all they fed us was bread, rice, boiled vegetables. I mean, we didn't have protein, and those are the bodies that we were achieving, right? Just a lot of carbs, man. What types of push-ups have I done? Oh, I've done them all. I'm a push-up connoisseur. I love push-ups, you know? I've tried so many different variations and so many combinations, right? Like I do workouts and then we do drop sets. Because like in prison, the nice thing about prison, if there is a nice thing about it at all, is that there's other dudes that are trying to get jacked as well, right? Everybody's trying to, you know, clear their head with physical fitness, and they're all right there. So it's pretty much like, you know, workout buddies come and go, you know, but there's always going to be somebody there to work out with. You just go out on the yard, you know, stand next to the pull-up bar. I mean, I think that was helpful too. That was helpful. Okay, so talking about how to make push-ups easier. Okay, there's different variations, right? You could do anything. Now, if you go to my brother Justin Pollock's channel, he's got some videos. I don't know if they're still up or not, but he was doing push-ups off the wall, right? So the easiest variation for a push-up is just right off a wall. All right, just imagine I have a wall here, right? And you can do that just throughout your day. You know, boom. Now you can do it over here. You know, just walking around your house. You know, oh, here's a wall. You know. And then if the wall gets too easy, you can take it down to your counter, or you can do it off the edge of your sofa. You know, just keep bringing it down, get stronger, keep bringing it down, get stronger, bringing it down, you know, progressively. Yeah, and then if you want to do something stupid, I think it's fun, but it's a bit of an overkill. You take a rubber band and you anchor it. I know it's a lot to do, but it works really well. Now I can do push-ups with the rubber band, right? I'm trying to get it centered, but you know what I mean, right? All right, well, I didn't anchor it well, but you get the picture, right? I'm gonna just do it right so I can show you. I didn't want to tie it. You know, rubber bands, you know, once you tie them up, man, they're hard to get undone. So I was trying to cheat my way through it. It didn't work. But like I said, this is a lot of effort just to make this happen. I mean, it's kind of overkill, but when you're doing it, it feels really good. Yeah. Right, just this little bit of the rubber band effect, and man, I feel like I could just like knock these things out like all freaking day long, you know. But that's one way to do it, and it works. And you can adjust the tension depending on your rubber band, right? Like if you need a little bit more, it's just you got to take the time and set it up. You're only limited by your own creativity, right? Anything's possible. I mean, one thing about those prison guys, they're crafty, man. They get by with nothing, right? And they'll make the best out of it. Yeah, people keep bringing that book up to me like every episode. I don't know. I still haven't checked it out yet. Yeah. No, I read that book, Becoming a Supple Leopard. I think that book was, that book helped me walk again, man. The physical therapy methods that were used, and I learned from that book. That's the whole reason. You know? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let's see, what time is it? Dang, 7 o'clock already? Okay, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. You guys have a good day. I appreciate y'all being here. You tore your Achilles heel and couldn't walk for half a year. Pff, man, I don't know what happened. I got injured in prison, right? And I couldn't walk for a year and a half. So I went to this place because I was like, I've seen a lot of prisons. And this one place, I think it was Fort Dix. It was a prison on a military base. And they had this old military gym that we could sometimes use. And I got on this like squat like machine, right? Sled kind of thing. And there was like 1,400 pounds, 1,400 pounds, something like that. Something stupid on there. And I was doing calf raises. And then all of a sudden, I heard this fistful of rubber bands just ripping out of the back of my leg. And all of a sudden, I couldn't walk for a year and a half. And, I was like babying my injury, so I was like limping. Then I developed all sorts of more aches and pains around my body because I was limping from the injury. Crazy. Anyways, I had to rehabilitate myself, learn how to do that, and I have to give all the thanks to the rubber band because when I got injured in prison, right, my muscle fibers got dreadlocked and scar tissued up, and it was a mess. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was using a cane. I was using crutches. It was stupid. I felt like an old man. I had aches and pains everywhere on my body because I was limping. Anyways, what I did is I got my hands on a rubber band. And what the rubber band did is you wrap it around the injured area, right? That's all dreadlocked up, and it compresses the muscle fiber, right? Because the muscle fiber gets dreadlocked over the years, right? Scar tissued up and all sorts of messed up. I had to break up that scar tissue. You too? You had to break up the scar tissue before you got better? Yeah, that's the same deal, man. Same deal. I wrapped the scar tissue with the rubber band so it's compressed, right? And then you go through the movements while it's compressed, and that creates a shearing motion and breaks up the scar tissue and promotes new blood flow to the area after you wrap it. Go through the motions. And then, okay, so I did that in combination with smashing, right? You have to smash the muscle fibers while they're compressed. You have to smash them. The scar tissue made you stiff? Yeah, I couldn't walk. It was terrible. So those two movements, the smashing, the flossing, the compression, I broke up the scar tissue. Then I had to teach myself how to walk again, right? Like straight, because I was so used to like limping, you know? So that was a mind exercise. Like, it was tough because I had to pretend. I had to tell myself that I was playing a role in the movies. I was playing a character who didn't have a limp. I was playing the character that could walk straight. And I would go through these mind exercises, you know, and it would be tough and it'd be exhausting. And then I'd be like, oh, geez, that was tough. And I'd go back to limping, you know, and then I would do it again and again and again. I'd just keep pretending that I didn't have a limp, you know, that I could walk straight. And eventually I faked it until I made it. You know, eventually I was walking without the limp. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Right. Sorry, guys. I was saying goodbye. You guys have a good day. And if you guys need a sucker-free rubber band for yourself, check out the Sucker-Free store. Have a good one, guys. Peace. I'll see you at 5 p.m. We'll work out again.